Festival honey. On the morning of the spring festival, the sun rose from the horizon and illuminated the forest. The daisies in the lush green meadow raised their heads joyfully upon seeing the shining sun. The flowers released sweet scents into the air. Bee Boney stood in front of the hive and stretched with a smile. Her wings shimmered in the daylight. "I must make it to today's festival," she said. "My honey tastes so good, everyone will love it." Boney had worked for days. She had filled a huge honeycomb with golden honey. When she took the honeycomb out of the hive, the honey inside gleamed like gold in the sun. Boney paused for a moment and thought, "This honeycomb is too heavy. I can't carry it alone," she said. A slight worry stirred inside her, but her courage and the excitement of the festival were greater. "Ant, can you hear me?" she called out. "I heard you, Boney. I'm here," said the ant, emerging from the grass. "Butterfly, where are you?" asked Boney. "Good morning, I'm coming right to your side," said the butterfly, gliding through the trees with her colorful wings. The three friends smiled at each other. "This huge honeycomb is going to the festival," said Boney, "and we will achieve this together." They prepared a little cart to carry the honeycomb. The butterfly placed soft grasses inside the cart. The ant checked the wheels. Boney carefully placed the honeycomb. "It shouldn't wobble, it must sit firmly," she said. The butterfly said, "Don't worry, if needed, we can also make a cover from large flower petals." As they set off, the forest filled with beautiful sounds. The leaves rustled in the wind and the birds sang songs. Colorful flowers along the path emitted lovely fragrances. Then, a muddy area appeared before them. Yesterday's rain had softened the ground, and the wheels sank into the soil. "Stop, let it not sink further," said Boney. The ant looked around and pointed to some bushes ahead. "My friends are nearby," she said. With quick, tiny steps, she disappeared into the grass. A short while later, she returned with dozens of ants. "Our plan is simple," said the ant. "We will build a sturdy path with small stones and twigs." The ants lined up stones and placed thin branches between them. The path was soon even and firm. The cart's wheels began to turn easily on the path made of stones and branches. "You did a fantastic job," said Boney. "You're invited to the festival, don't be late," added the butterfly. The ants nodded their tiny heads in acknowledgement. "Let us finish our work. We'd love to come," they said. The three friends took a deep breath and continued on their way. They proceeded under the sunlight filtering through the trees. After a while, a steep hill appeared before them. The cart grew heavy and their arms strained. "Getting over this hill will be a bit tough," said Boney. The butterfly said, "It'll be so sad if we don't make it to the festival on time." Just then, squirrels playing on the branches burst into laughter. Boney's eyes sparkled with hope. "Hey squirrels, can you help us?" she called out. "Of course we'll help, because the lovely smell of honey reached all the way here," said the cheeriest one. The squirrels jumped down from the branches onto the path. They set their shoulders against the sides of the cart. "Let's count to 3, said the ant. 1, 2, 3. They counted and all pushed together. The wheels turned more powerfully, and they easily climbed the hill. "Things change when you're a team," said Boney. The squirrels wagged their tails and shared a cracked walnut with them. As they neared the festival grounds, the sound of water was heard. The path crossed a small stream. "If the cart goes through the water, the honey might get wet," said the butterfly. "The beavers can help us," said Boney. 2 beavers carrying branches by the stream raised their heads upon hearing their voices. "Would you like a bridge?" they asked. "Yes, we need a sturdy and quick bridge," said the ant. "We need to get this honeycomb to the festival." The beavers measured the branches and selected suitable pieces. They brought 2 large logs to the water's edge and reinforced their bindings with thin branches. "First, let's place the big logs in the right spot," said the master beaver. As the water flowed gently, the logs settled into place and were promptly secured. Then, with the branches they had chosen, they made a path on top of the logs. "You can cross. Your load is safe," said the master beaver. The cart passed over the bridge without difficulty. They thanked the beavers and invited them to the festival. The noon light sparkled in the sky. From the festival grounds, the sounds of flutes, drum rhythms, and cheerful voices could be heard. Colorful pennants fluttered in the wind, and little bees wearing flower crowns decorated the area. "We're here," said Boney, her heart filling with pride. They placed the honeycomb in the center of the large table and opened it. The scent of honey filled the meadow, and everyone took a deep breath upon smelling the wonderful aroma. The festival director was an elderly bee. "Boney, I see your hard work," she said. "This honey carries the beauty of the flowers." Little spoons were distributed one by one. Everyone tasted the honey, and their faces lit up. "Such flavor is rare to find," said the eldest squirrel. The ant, looking at the squirrels with a laugh, replied, "Such helpful friends are also rare to find." Boney took a step forward and turned to her friends. "Today, we brought not just honey to the festival, but cooperation," she said. "On the way, we overcame mud, a hill, and water. We overcame them all with the power of friendship and kindness. The honey came from the heart of the flower. Our strength came from each other's hearts." The crowd applauded, and the buzzing wings of the bees became a single sound for a moment. The sky beautified with the colors of evening, and the area was bathed in orange and pink hues. As the sun set on the horizon, the pennants glowed in the light. The water flowing under the bridge carried purple and pink streaks. The wind left a sweet murmur in the branches of the trees. Everyone joined in the song being sung and danced. "The festival ends, but unity remains," said Boney. These words stood like a shining crown over the meadow. The night stars twinkled one by one. The moon left its silver lights on the honeycomb. a deep silence enveloped the forest. Bonnie thanked her friends and closed her eyes. Those who attended the festival fell into peaceful sleeps, and dreams spread like sweet honey. That night, the friendship spread across the festival grounds shone brighter than the brightest star in the sky.